So I turned pro in 1985 because around 2 years into my pro career, I did finally start to hit the big times as far as playing all the Grand Slams. And then I had 10 years or 12 years essentially of living a pretty much a golden existence for somebody in their 20s. On February 19th, I went out for a jog. It was a normal day. I felt the same as I did any other day. And I just started dropping my phone, and it was the weirdest thing. I kept thinking, well, what's going on here? And after the fourth time and I started falling down, I realized something was up. Right away, my mind went straight to all that stroke protocol of a FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time. That's been ingrained in me like so many other things. I don't know why, but I just knew it. So when I'm dropping my phone and my arm started going a little wonky, and then my speech was getting wonky, I just knew then I was having a stroke. Well into my stroke, and when the ambulance arrived, I went unconscious. I wasn't really aware of anything else for another 12 hours until I came to at the Vancouver General Hospital. My wife, after the fact, actually told me that she was so distraught because when she arrived at the hospital, a good probably 12 hours after my stroke, the head nurse said to her, "If your husband wakes up, he'll never walk again."
So stroke is the leading cause of disability in adults. Stroke is incredibly common, and almost everyone we know has been touched by stroke in some way. There are 90,000 strokes annually in Canada, and nearly 900,000 people in this country have had a stroke. And in order for people to access care as quickly as possible, public awareness is the first step. If someone doesn't recognize stroke symptoms in the community, then they won't know to call 911, and patients won't get to the hospital in a timely enough fashion in order to save that brain by restoring blood flow as quickly as is possible. We've had advances in research that have been wonderful in terms of improving acute stroke care, but in turn it's created a gap in terms of the needs of survivors. More people are living with the disabilities associated with stroke than ever before, and this has necessitated a new need to focus more than ever before on rehabilitation and recovery research. And with these improved outcomes, it's been wonderful. People are more functionally independent than ever before with these very serious strokes. But one thing that's become clear to me is that we still have a long way to go.
Despite being in a wheelchair, when I got to GF Strong, I had a lot of work to do, I knew, but I think my competitiveness kicked into gear, and I never really thought I wouldn't walk. So when I was there, it was almost like being training again for the tour, and I took every day as a competition, and I think that really helped me big time. I love working. I'm a realtor. I work full time. I wish I could be more active with my younger kids. I wish I could go and hit the tennis ball with them, but I can't, but that's okay. It's a good goal to have. I'm pretty much independent. I can cook and clean, and I just can't put on my shoes and socks. I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but I can't. So my wife does it for me, or the kids do it for me. It's just reality. I just look forward to being a grandparent one day. No pressure on you kids, no pressure at all. It's really difficult for me to look back and think, oh, I wish I could do that or this or what I did, because every day I know I'm the most grateful, lucky human being ever, because it all worked out well for me. It's not always that case. It worked out perfectly for me. I survived a huge life scare with a lot of help from everybody.